Have you guys ever heard of anyone getting a job through Indeed?
I mean, it's
I
really
did.
good.
You
Oh,
actually
you did?
Well,
Dude,
yeah, exactly.
It would be so funny if you never told us what your job was and then came out as a Cutco employee. Imagine like being 25 years old and telling parents, like, "Oh yeah, this Connolly works for Cutco."
What about the things like, dude, that must suck for like, I don't know, some engineer who like studied metalwork and is, or like someone high up, or you work in like actual, because there has to be some real jobs at Cutco, you know?
Yeah,
There have to be some people.
like
And, like,
there's
when
a
they have to
CFO.
explain,
There's a CFO that's lying and saying like, "Oh yeah, I'm the chief financial officer at a pretty big knife and you know
Yeah.
what a cutlery company. It's
Yeah.
it's a complicated thing."
yeah. I actually can't say the name.
Yeah. I can't tell you, or else I'd have to go in the back of my car, get a knife, and kill you.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I can't tell you. Otherwise, I'd have to sell to you.
Or else I'd need your referrals.
Like it's like a Manchurian Candidate. They just like as soon as they say Cutco, they pull out like a fucking butter knife and they go. So hey everyone,
Yeah.
how many times has this happened to you? You're going along cutting butter like butter, and all of a sudden it gets hard like hard butter. What are you gonna do in a situation like that? Luckily, if I got a pen, knife.
Dude, I don't mind Cutco because Northwestern Mutual is the same thing, and my friend Cutco'd me with Northwestern Mutual, and I was like, whatever, like, it's not bad. Like, the Cutco knives aren't bad. And
Yeah, I went to a Cutco interview.
Wait, serious? Like this time around, or when you were
No,
younger?
this was like 2016.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but it was like so. It was like a comp. I remember like going in there, it was like me and like 10 other people, and they did like a presentation of like the guy showing a slideshow. Like, this is all of our company retreats, yearly trips to Disney World,
Yeah.
right? And then
Jamaica,
like,
it's Jamaica.
yeah, exactly. And then they like take each one of you one on one, and they're like they try to do this like weird psychological tactic of like, hey, I don't want to say this to the others, but you're like our top candidate right now. We're like really thinking, if you could answer these questions honestly, though, sorry, it's just like a formality. Just answer these honestly, but like I'm feeling a good vibe from you, and especially with our company retreat coming up, you can get in like real quick and just be able to ride this vacation off, like within your first month or two here. And then,
Dude, the thing is, if Cutco did the opposite, they would actually get me. If they'd have smarter people if they just made it like hard.
Wait,
Like-
what are you talking about here?
I'm trying to say that like
You want them not to sell knives to you?
No. I want it to be like, I automatically know that if I go into a job interview and they want me for the job, like the power, like they're trying to convince me to join the job, I should immediately leave. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
but
that-
I think that's also I think that's a self-hatred thing. A little bit on.
No, like I should be the one. Like they should be asking me, like, what do you think makes you qualified for this position? And then I have to like, do my little dance. They should not be the one dancing for me.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
I see what you're coming from, but also like at a certain point, 2 years from now, you're not going to feel the same way.
that isn't that like the exact Always Sunny thing where Mac and Dennis buy a timeshare because the guy starts making them sell to him, right?
Yeah.
They start
yeah.
making them think that they want it rather than.
Yeah.
That's exactly what you're like. I think they do that sometimes. Of like, oh, I guess if you don't want it, you don't need to.
Yeah, there
Having
is
is
this
cool.
other junior in high school with a 3.7.
And he doesn't even jerk off during the week. So
His grandmother has Alzheimer's. You know where she lives? West Palm. Guess what she drives? A 3 Series.
guess how guess how often she's at that home? Very rare. Not she never.
To be fair, the actual qualifying question for whether you would make a successful Cutco salesman is, what car does your parents drive? What car does your parents drive?
Yeah, or like when grandma dies, are we talking about paying off student loans or are we talking about a month of rent?
Yeah. Yeah. This is very true.
Or a trip to Jamaica.
Do you have a shore house?
Yeah. How many types of sand have you seen? Also, dude, I just found out this is wild. In the year 2008, fucking these people got away with the biggest heist in like Jamaican history. They just stole millions and millions of dollars of sand.
Oh, I heard about that too.
It's the craziest thing. I mean, like, it's one of those things that I want to share with people, but like, there's certain people in my life that would be like, of course, they're even stealing sand now, and it's like, well, no. But like, yeah, basically, so a new resort was gonna be built, and there was like already 2 ones that were kind of new from like chain companies, and like fucking mid-build, there's just no sand on the beach anymore.
That is kind of sick.
That's like a fucking Phineas and Ferb episode.
Yeah.
Mom! Phineas and Ferb are embezzling millions of dollars because of sand.
The concept of like taking the sand though is kind of nuts. Like,
How do you take sand,
what's under the sand?
Yeah.
Bedrock? Like
No,
Minecraft? Or what?
it's just shittier sand. Like, it looks like it looks like a crater. Like, have you ever seen? Actually, we could use me for an example. Someone that had like really, really bad acne when they were younger. You know, I have like craters on my face, like just little tiny craters. It looks like a crater, dude.
Yeah.
It's a wild picture. There's only like one of them that exists, but it's funny because the other resorts have that sand. Like, because through the years, the way wind blows and stuff, that sand that they tried to bury and like mix up, it's come out, but it's like, what are you going to do now? You know what I mean? Like, you can't take them to court. They can't you can't prove it, but also, like, what are you going to fucking sort through sand? It's the perfect crime.
Who owns the sand?
They technically did own the sand because they own the property.
How much sand, like, is one sand of ownership?
That's
like,
what I was going to say.
Right? Like, if I
what I was questioning
sand
is how much sand, say from Normandy Beach, how much sand do I have to steal for it to be considered an issue?
Yeah.
Because if if a kid fills up a jar of sand and walks away, it's fine. What is the volume of sand before
I think it would be like 4 trucks worth of sand.
No, you get 1 truck of sand. People.
Yeah, I was
going
to
say
like if we get a pickup truck, line it with a tarp, and fill that all the way up with sand, and drive back down. Like, is that stealing?
Dude, we should actually do that. This would be the funniest. Imagine like the talk of the summer for like 2 summers in a row was just like, who stole the sand on 5th Avenue?
The sand people.
Yeah.
But then like then it would go back to like someone that I'm related to or is just like a family friend being like, I bet you it was those kids from Newark. And
Bet
they're
you it
even
was those
stealing
sand people.
now.
Those dirty sand people.
Sand. There's an insult there.
Yeah, there's a racial slur with sand.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't steal sand.
They have enough.
They got plenty of sand, dude.
Yeah.
They got sand and oil. No, I got right. We can leave that in, but I'm sorry. That one was too much.
But what about if you just got like 100 of your friends to steal a gallon of sand a day?
Yeah.
When is enough sand gone that people go, what's going on?
Who would notice?
That's the part of the conspiracy with what actually happened. The employee that was contracted for both these resorts where the sand turned up, I guess company, they only had 4 employees. So, like, they must have just fucking gotten, like, 400 Jamaican kids being like, you want to make a few bucks? Meet me on this beach at 8 p.m. No earlier, no later. Bring some buckets. We're stealing my fucking sand.
Yeah.
Because you can't do that. Like, you can't bring, like, a Caterpillar or, like, one of those big construction things there. Like even in Jamaica, there's enough security to where like you would get caught.
No, but if it's currently a construction site, you probably could.
Yeah, but even still, we're talking about a lot of noise. Like, dude.
Yeah, but they're already building shit, so that would probably be like you just all you
who's
need.
gonna notice one extra truck?
Well, yeah. Well, in Jamaica, all you need probably is one white guy with a hard hat on going, yeah, no, we're moving the sand over here because it's better for the sand.
Brad, can we get this done? Can we get this done by 5?
Yeah.
Need to be home by 5 tonight, Brad, all right?
In any foreign resort country in the world, that would work. Just they just needed to hire one white guy to be like, yeah, sand's not really good here. So
No, we were told we can get this.
over.
We can grab this, right? We were told this is good. This is good. Roll out. Let's roll out, boys.
There's a problem
Why
with the
did you
thickness.
take the
Yeah,
sand?
that's what it is. Yeah. No, this sand's defective. It's too sandy. We're gonna take it, get it desandified, bring it back.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got too much sand in this section.
Yeah.
No, this sand is bad. You don't want this sand. See, it falls right out of your hand. It falls right through your hand. You don't want that. You want some solid. You want some solid sand. We'll come back with some solid sand.
The sand is a bit too rough, so we're gonna have it taken and sand it down. We're gonna have to sand it down.
We need to defractalize this sand. Actually, this is non-fractalized sand. We're gonna bring that, fractalize it up. We'll bring it right back. We'll all fractalized, decongestated, and it'll be good.
Wait. I'm a local going over to you guys. You guys are two white dudes with construction set.
Yeah, if you look at my clipboard here.
Jared, just start filling up. Just fill up the tank.
Hey,
Just fill the
I'm
tank.
sorry.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
how's it going?
I've noticed you guys are moving sand.
Oh no, we are good. We're part of the whole construction crew here. I'm Brad. How's it going? What's your name?
Oh, all right. His name's Brad. Everybody, we can go home.
End scene. All it takes is just a guy named Brad in a hard hat with a firm handshake.
Maybe a clipboard with a diagram. It could just be the shape of parallelogram.
Yeah, while you're
and I'll
walking
show
up,
you.
you're walking up. I'm like kind of like scrunched over like a gargoyle, like shaking the sand, like inspecting it, tasting it a little bit, like watching it.
But you're
flow
doing
in
it
the
with a
wind.
toy set,
with a toy shovel.
Yeah. a toy sifter and shovel.
With like a sandcastle mold, like a purple and pink sandcastle mold.
Yeah,
Being
and that's part of the demo. Part of the demo is like a shitty sandcastle, being like, we don't want that kind of sand.
Yeah, I'm trying to use like the really light sand to make it into the mold, and it keeps failing because I'm not using hard enough sand. And that's when you see me. I'm going like it's my 5th try. I'm going, fucking shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, so for the resort, we want sandcastle building sand.
Yeah.
And
This is the model that we're using, and it's just. It's a photo of me, like one of those like early 1990s photos where like my eyes are red, holding up like the same sandcastle thing. This is what we're going off of right here.
Yeah.
This is what we were
with
told.
with the date in the corner.
Yeah.
This is like November 26, 1993.
And then Patty
Yeah.
comes over. Oh my God, that's the picture of my niece. And there we go.